What's up, guys? It's Marveltron here, back at it again with another video. This time I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Kree Sentry Waves Nick Fury. First things first, if you don't follow me on Instagram already, I post awesome content you don't get to see here, and I'm also trying to get to 200 followers as soon as possible. So let's get into the review. So first things first, here's the packaging. Here's the figure and all its contents. It says Captain Marvel at the bottom, Nick Fury, Legends series as the Captain Marvel logo. It says Build-A-Figure Kree Sentry right here. Then on the side is some artwork of Nick Fury, young Nick Fury. Also, here's the same picture in the back. And also a bio that reads, in the years following the Cold War, Nick Fury wrestles with the sense of purpose within S.H.I.E.L.D. When Nick crosses paths with Captain Marvel, they becomes Earth's only hope of stopping a Skrull invasion. Also on the back of the package, here's a picture of the Kree Sentry Build-A-Figure and the rest of the figures in the wave. As you can see, I have Talos and Jan Rog here. I already reviewed the Captain Marvel, so let's open them up. Is Nick Fury out of the package, and I just gotta say, this figure is good. You know, it's not anything spectacular, and it's not a horrible figure. And the reason for that is because it's just a simple design, you know. It's just, it's a guy in a suit, like a plain suit. But, well, actually, one thing that's very interesting is that this is not the same suited body mold that Hasbro has used many times before. It apparently is a brand new mold, and I'll tell you the reasons for that. One of the reasons for that is actually right here in the jacket. There are some holsters and stuff like that in there, which I think is really cool. It's too bad you can't take off, like, you could take off the jacket, but it'll still have the sleeves, so you can't really get that same look, you know, the box art has right here. And let me just show you right there. You see how he's, you know, got his jacket. So, yeah, you can't really recreate that look, but I think it is a cool touch. And, for his head sculpt, I think it looks just like Samuel L. Jackson. I think it looks great. It came out really, really nice. And he does have the green eyes. I think that's on everybody's figure. That's probably due to the way the face printing technology is working, just making the eyes look green, which I don't really have a problem with. You can't really tell. It's a very faint green. But yeah, the face sculpt is great. Let me just do a, show you a scan of the figure. The side, back, all the wrinkles look nice and realistic. But one thing that's been frustrating me about this figure is that he doesn't want to stand up. You know, he just keeps falling over. And that kind of annoys me. It took me a while just to get him standing. But, hopefully I can do it eventually. There he is. Now for his accessories, this is the Build-A-Figure piece he comes with. This is the Kree Sentry right arm. There's no paint on it or anything. Just, there's some wrist articulation. It's supposed to have elbow, but it's, like, stuck on mine. That kind of sucks, but I don't really care for it because I'm not going to be completing this Build-A-Figure. So, okay, I guess. And here is the Goose the Cat accessory, which is probably the most interesting. He's all tied up and everything in this. I like the way it's painted. It's nice, shiny silver, metallic silver. And also right here, there are some grooves that his fingers can go in, so you could hold the cat, and I'll show you how to do that in a second after I show you the gun here. This gun, pretty simple, just a normal pistol. Probably seen it before, but I think this is the first time I'm ever getting it. So, to put on the cat, there's the groove here. Should go into the hands. Oh, that's not staying. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I finally got him to hold the cat, but there is a problem here. So, he could only hold the cat on his right hand, which I don't really have a problem with, okay? It doesn't really matter which hand he holds it on, because you could tell here the grooves are only on the right side. But the problem becomes that I wanted to get him looking like he wanted to shoot the cat. It's just kind of evil, but anyways, if you give him the gun on this hand doesn't have a trigger finger or anything. So he's just holding it, and it's also not the tightest fit. It doesn't, you see it just falls right out. And I just thought that was really weird, because they would, like, this one looks more like a trigger finger, but this one's meant to, hold it. So it's weird. I don't really know what the deal is with that, but it kind of bothers me a little bit. So now that we're done with the accessories, let's get into the figure's articulation. So his head does move a full 360, moves up this much. There is a little bit of disconnection between the neck and the head, which looks kind of odd. Moves down about that much. His shoulders move out a nice range. He does have a bicep swivel right here, and he does have double jointed elbows. His wrists move out, they move in, and they do swivel. It's very loose on mine. The wrists, by the way, it's very loose. So, yeah, it's probably only on mine, though. He does have an ab crunch that crunches about this far. Crunches, I just spun the head. Crunches back, pretty decent amount, actually. He has a waist swivel. His legs move out about this far. They kick back about this far, not far. And he does have a very tight upper thigh swivel, and he has double jointed knees as well. And for the ankles, his ankles move up, they move down, and they do pivot as well. So now for some comparisons, here he is next to the Marvel Studios The First 10 Years Captain America, Avengers Infinity War Target exclusive 2-pack Winter Soldier, and the Captain Marvel from the same wave. So for my overall opinion, I think this figure is pretty good, It is what it is. It does a good job at representing what he looks like in the movie, even though that design is pretty plain. I think the head sculpt looks great, instead of those green eyes, but the green eyes, you can't really see them. It's not really that noticeable. And the worst part about this figure, I think, is, like, how he can't really hold, the goose with the gun, which isn't even a big, that isn't even a huge problem, because I don't think everyone's going to display him trying to shoot the cat anyways. And the Build-A-Figure piece is fine. I'm not going to finish the Build-A-Figure, so yeah, it's whatever. But that's it for the review. I hope you guys liked it. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, share. I'm out, guys.